Hey the Moonrays. So we're back to Geiken. And last time we've been through the birth simulation and the life simulation, so we've got the death simulation left. You are complying. What am I complying with? Oh, hello. Also, there's color in this weird place now, apparently. I don't know what I just did. Perrin. Another vision? Yes, I see. I figured out the connection the simulations are based around. I need to show you something before we initiate the final one. Come, it won't take long. Okay, so what I was going to say, before that weird cut, was that we've been through birth and life, and for some reason in both of those, death was involved. In the first one, we basically killed Archie's mother through her own wishes. And in the second one, we sent Ben off basically on a suicide mission. So I wonder what the death simulations can throw at us. What is this place? What is it? Standing water. This grove is currently inactive due to my bringing you here. It is here where Drake and I first gave Bitari her gifts, even if she was not physically present. It is here where the objects bestowed upon my unwitting candidates were created. Not that it's particularly impressive to look at. Go on. I did not sleep for very long last night. While you were battling your inner demons, I was attempting to discern the nature of your simulations. I was right to think there was something familiar about them. Perhaps not the content itself, but their purpose. Without doubting the effectiveness of the tasks, I believe it is necessary for me to provide a different angle. A different story. You've seen the village in the northeast part of East Desert. The decrepit arrangements of broken buildings and broken people. You've seen their attire, and you've seen mine. By this point, it should be obvious that I was born here. Born here, in this desert. But we trade things when seeking certain ends. The village was prosperous until we all decided it was necessary to spread out. The rulers of Ring, perhaps, saw us as pitiful and made us aware of the size of their boot. Due to this setting of example, I was orphaned at an age much younger than was considered healthy. So, I traded that home for the north. This is where Drake and I met. Oh. One arrow left. Do I get to move? I do. Where am I going, though? Just up? Where are you going, Karen? Huh? wolves. 1 arrow. Damn it. Okay, now what? Am I gonna have to run? I am. Luckily, this place had a pretty easy layout. I need... Did I make it? Kind of sounded like they caught me, but... Don't. But she saved us. Do you have a name, girl? Hi. Hello. Wait, don't go. My name is Drake. I won't hurt you. Follow if you want. It's warmer in my house. Are you sure your dad or whatever is gonna be okay with that? Don't stare. Sorry. You have chores to do, yes? Yes. So this is how they met. I expect her to be out by tomorrow morning. We've discussed this. She's staying. It's too inhospitable to be out alone. Damn it, this isn't... No. You don't get to decide these things anymore. You know this. Why doesn't he get to decide? I feel like there's a story there as well. You coming to talk to me? So, do you actually have a name, or do you not know it? Or are you deaf? I mean, it would be okay if you were. Wait, you can't hear me now if you are. Wait, but then you wouldn't have known to follow me. What happened to your eye? Sorry. No, it's... I'm Karen. It's good to meet you, Karen. Where did you get that scar? Didn't you ask me this a while ago? Exactly 1 year ago. It's the anniversary. You remember the amount of time that's passed since you asked the question? And why is it an anniversary? Because you never answered. I fell. On your eye? You are not a good liar. How about I tell you after you tell me something about yourself? Like what? Like where your parents are. They died. Oh. Man, I'm sorry. Can I ask what happened? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not that. I'm trying to remember. I was really young. Oh. What a messed up world we live in. What do you mean? You'd think your parents dying would be something you'd remember more than anything, but no. I hardly remember anything. I remember the desert, the spring, but I don't think it's that messed up. Why not? My mom is really nice. And I did get to meet you. I'm going to go hunting now. When I get back, you owe me an explanation for your eye. Okay, so what's in here? Nothing. Storage. Faint tracings of words, but the ice and snow is stored in most of it. Okay. This is the house. What's upstairs? Bedrooms. And there's nothing up there. Rabbit! Am I following the rabbit? Oops. Can I attack? Doesn't seem like it. Where'd you go? I lost track of it. I think I was supposed to follow it. There you are. Except I run faster than you do. I can't do anything. And then it happened. What's going on? What is going on? Drake, are you okay? Are your parents okay? Is the house okay? What's going on? Mom! Mom! No, Drake, wait! What is going on? The Northern Event. Oh! Okay. I still have no clue what happened at that point. Catastrophe that killed too many to be identified as a number. For reasons unknown to even the greatest of scholars, all of Snowtop was torn from its location in the north and relocated to its current home in the south. Okay. Twice I had lost my home. Although this second time I had lost something else as well. You've awakened. My name is Dr. Lawrence. Do not worry, I'm a friend. Drake is in the other room. He told me your name was Karen? Do you remember anything? I see. Why? Why can't I feel my legs? I'm sorry, Karen. I was hoping you'd remember. Now it's just going to be. In your effort to save Drake, a geyser of flame removed everything below your torso. I was fortunate enough to be there when you both collapsed. Many of us saw you. You were quite incredible carrying him through. Leave. Of course. Rest. So she lost her legs? This is not the best time, Drake. It's fine. As you wish, but make it quick, Drake. She needs to sleep. I'm sorry. All of you need to stop apologizing. It's pointless. You're right, it is. Why did you come here? I owe you an explanation, remember? You came back. Is now really the best? It was my dad. I kinda had a feeling. When I was a kid, he was a cruel man who expected way too much from my mother and me. Eventually, one day he got fed up with me being unable to live up to those expectations, and I sensed the tension between your parents. My mom took everything in stride up until that point. When he raised his hand against me, she nearly killed him. Him hurting me caused her to rise up. Just like you with the wolves. Just like you with the inferno. What difference did it make? We lost our parents. We lost our homes. I lost my legs, you lost your eye. I told you. This world is messed up. You leaving, Drake? You're wrong. You only feel this way because you lost those you once loved. You're going to walk again, and you're going to love again. It's my turn to save you. Damn it! Oh dear. Again? Is she rolling out of bed, or is she trying to stand up? Alright, up you go. Why do you keep doing this to yourself? They're taunting me. Who? Those of the outside. For months they taunt the fact that I can't move. Outside, Well, it does seem like Ring is expanding to our town ever since what happened a few years ago. But I'll assume what you're hearing now is Drake. He was never that loud before. He's trying harder. I guess learning to smith is his way of coping with the trauma. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish, though. A futile dream. Is he trying to make a way for her to walk? Well, apparently he succeeded because she is walking at the moment, but... He left? That he did. Lilith! Oh, hey! Stop running around the forge. I told you it's dangerous. He needed bigger hammers. He was my worst student. Sorry, Doc. Ain't got much else to tell you. I see. Can I ask what he was working on? It's in the crate next to you. Said it was for Karen before trotting off. I believe he mentioned that he should be back in a week or so. What in the world? There. I fail to see how attaching iron legs to my torso is going to allow me to walk again. I can't control them. She's right, Drake. If this was your idea from the start, we could have just gone with normal prosthetics. Iron is much too heavy to cart around. And yet you still attach them to her. Here. What is it? Just put it on. Give her some room, Lawrence. Focus on the iron. Try to make them move with your mind. What? Trust me. Do I need to... Oh. It's probably going to take a while to get used to. She's walking. I can... I didn't know deserts could have rain. Are we in the desert now? This necklace you brought me, what is it? The week I was gone, I spent traveling across the East Desert to get to the Lashes Spring. Wait, you... I was told it's called a Mind Medallion. Told? Yes. By Lasha herself. She told me it allows for external mental control, allowing one to exert their will outside of their own body. You actually found Lasha. I told you that I would get you to walk again. You're right. I can walk again. So let's go thank her. No response. I suppose that's to be expected. Neither of us are really in need of anything from her. Karen, Heh. We walked all the way out here and ended up finding nothing. Isn't that the story of our life? I don't want to spring this on you, but we've already been through so much. I can't lose you too. So please, will you Is he proposing to her? You're a terrible liar. What? If I remember anything from my childhood, it's that I came here every day to pray to Lasha to give my parents back. Not once did she appear. So, I'll ask again. How did you get this? Karen, No, Drake. That is where it would have happened, had hubris not played its wicked hand. Though maybe it was deserved, as we all live the life of a sinner. A single woman is insignificant when pitted against the course of the world. The sound of running water is so peaceful. This is it. This is how we will fix the world. Did we? No. We made it worse. We're all just fools. I explained to you the laundry list of failures that came from my decisions. Decisions that, given the context they were derived from, were doomed to fail regardless of the moral intent behind them. Has it become clear yet? What the temple has been trying to show you. All of us, coming from backgrounds that gave us no choice but to act, failing repeatedly. It's a simple concept. Futility. Since the start, our goals and aspirations were futile, because the world is cognizant enough to resist change. Why? I don't know. But it is obvious to me now that this is what the Geiken are for. Death, destruction, the unknown. And you. As the call rod, I thought this was something you'd already understand. At first, I questioned why the temple would have needed to show you this. But then I thought of something. Do you perhaps see what's happening as something that will be stopped at the end? As in, despite being told countless times that the Geiken's arrival is an inevitability, you hold the belief that the world and its people are not going to die. Why would it change now? You mean, why are the Geiken the one thing that will change the world? Allow me to turn that question on its side. Do you think the Geiken, or perhaps the end of the world, are the epitome of change in this context? Or are they simply here to retain stasis? It is debatable which one is the case, but I'm inclined to believe the latter. Too many things are aligned for me to think that the world does not want its own end to come. Despite this, however, I have a question for you. When the world ends, all those not chosen to survive will not be there to resist any further evolution. Therefore, it is possible that what may end up happening is that you will be giving the unique option to choose how the world would change following its destruction. It's a rather optimistic way of looking at what is arguably the most dire of situations. Should the world come to an end, what would you do? I would do as I'm told, I would do what's right, I would do nothing, I would seek freedom. What would I do if the world came to an end? Let's just go with doing what's right. It is a vague thing, righteousness. I've been trying to do just that my entire life, and it's only led me to failure. Perhaps you are different. I don't know whether to count your actions as successes or otherwise, however. But maybe it's not my place to distinguish the difference. In any case, it was merely a hypothetical to gauge your understanding of the subject. The final simulation is ready. The first, birth, was the thesis of futility. The second, life, served as a deconstruction of it. The third and last, death, will present itself to you as the reconstruction. Rather than make decisions as you have before, you will be shown the repercussions. The biggest difference? No one is to accompany you this time. What you are to witness is meant for you alone. The temple has already rooted the sheep and I out. Keep what we talked about in mind as you proceed. Whatever is shown is not going to be pretty. Questions? Where was Perius? Yeah, where was Perius? If Perius is Drake's little brother. It was not until after we discovered Cardigan's temple that Drake found Perius. His origins are unknown, but he was taken in at a young age while in Ring. When Bitar returned from a course, Drake took Perius with him and left the city. I chose to stay. Drake lied to me. I imagined there would be many inconsistencies in Drake's explanations. He has never been a good liar. Perhaps he is of such good nature that dishonesty isn't easy for him. Or maybe the shame of his mistake was too much to admit in front of you. Okay. So, the next simulation I'm doing alone. And I'm doing that next time. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.